My name is Ivy Yoder.
Lauren Ewing.
Angelina DeLul.
Elijah Puente.
Jacob Lee.
Hello, Francis.
Naomi.
Kyla Franklin.
Shelby Martin. I am the Farmland Division.
McGill's Division.
Sycamore South Division.
Buffalo Trace Division.
Wabash Valley Division.
Land of Lakes Division.
Sagamore Division.
Sycamore North.
Arrowhead Division.
Potawatomi Division Lieutenant Governor for the Indiana District Board of Key Club.
So as an LTG, I work as a liaison between the clubs in my division and the district board. And so this just means keeping a steady flow of communication between the district and my clubs. And so if they have any questions they need answered, I make sure that either I answer them or I get them in contact with someone who can. And if there are any updates from the district I need to inform my clubs of, I do so, and vice versa. So if there's any important information my clubs need administrators or the executive board to know, I alert them of that.
Responsibilities is to host 5 DCMs, and planning them is super fun. For a couple of mine that I have planned / still planning are mystery DCMs. I'm planning a holiday party to wrap up the year, and I hope to plan a little bit more funner DCMs, and basically just having a theme and going with it and making it exciting.
I have monthly phone calls with my clubs and with the executive board.
They must also visit all of their clubs and their club meetings at least once.
And I also create monthly newsletters every month to update people of the Duneland Division on what is currently going on with the Indiana District or what is going on in international, so that everything is up to date and clubs are included.
And then you should also plan a lieutenant governor project, which is different from a division council meeting in that it's bigger and for most of the time to raise money or serve a certain organization or something along those lines. So those are just kind of general duties.
You will have to serve on a district committee, which, let me tell you, so fun. There are quite a few committees on the district board. I am on the Kiwanis Family Membership Committee, and I am also the committee chair, and I absolutely love this. It's definitely one of the highlights of my Lieutenant Governor year. Lieutenant Governor, my club was the home club of the Potawatomi Division Lieutenant Governor, so my predecessor, and also our governor for the 2019-2020 year was part of my home club as well. So I have that home club support, and I really just saw how the district board impacted them in the best way possible, and I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted those bonds and those friendships and all of the fun things that come with the district board. I wanted that, and so that's why I chose to become a lieutenant governor.
Let's first start off with how I became lieutenant governor. So I have been on the district board for 2 years now. I was before a VDL, which is abbreviation for Vacant Division Liaison for a division in Indiana that did not have lieutenant governors. So I took on that position in August of 2019. And the reason that I joined was because I had 4 or 5 friends that were already on the board, so I wanted to be closer with them. So and also I was a Key Club member, so I wanted to see what this position above a club member is like, if it's stressful or not. I was just very curious as to what the district board offered.
I was too nervous to actually run for a position at DLC because I didn't want to talk in front of that many people. So I saw a post on the Instagram that said to apply to be a vacant lieutenant governor, and that's basically just a division that didn't have anyone that ran for it. So it was a little Google form to fill out, and I was just like, why not?
In a beach, and we were playing this little game, and I was partnered up with one of the LTGs from last year, and she was asking me about what I do, and I just said, oh, I'm the president of my Key Club, and I love helping out others. I'm involved with every leadership position and everything I'm involved in. And then she said, you should become an LTG. That's something that would fit into your level. So she proceeded to tell me more about being an LTG, and it just inspired me. My advisor and the members that I was with told me I should be an LTG next year because it's something that I'd be good at and something I could do. So that boosted my confidence about being an LTG. So I'm just like, hey, why not?
And it was a last-minute decision, but it's the best last-minute decision I've ever made.
I remember at DLC that feeling of excitement when I became Lieutenant Governor and I was endorsed into the district board. It's such a fun, exciting feeling for all of you new Lieutenant Governors as a whole. And I mean, you connect right from the start, and it's such a fun feeling. I still remember sitting in that boardroom for the very first Lieutenant Governor new board meeting, and it was just so much fun. We were all so excited for the beginning of the year. No, this is right before COVID hit, but we were all so excited for our journeys together.
Us as LTGs, we have a tight-knit bond, and we share graphics. If one of us makes something, we send it around, and we all post it, and it's great that way, and we give credit to each other.
It's just so worth it because you meet people on the board who you're going to be friends with forever, and you just know it. And the other board members, if you don't exactly have that quick moment where you know you're going to be friends with, they're still so welcoming, and it's just like one big family. They are the best support system, and if you just have any questions or concerns, and you just know that if you go to them, they're going to help you, because in the end we just want each other to succeed and do well. And so it's just a really nice environment and kind of community to have, and so I love being on the board.
Although I do still feel a connection to everyone on the board, and I feel like I could always reach out to anyone, and I all know that we're all servant leaders and we all have the same kind of heart. Those in-person board meetings though really develop strong connections within all the LTGs, and you start to develop such a great group of friends that will last a while.
I have a close connection with, I would say, 3 or 4 LTGs because they're on my committee. And with the exec board, I am friendly with all of them, and I would say if Key Club wasn't there, we would still be friends. And not everything has to be revolving about Key Club. You can talk about other things, and so it makes it easier to converse and share the ideas that you have. And if it relates to Key Club, that's even awesome, because that's what we're all serving for, Key Club.
It's just the board as a whole, the friendships that you form there. It is literally the best environment to be in. You're surrounded by people who have the same passion for service that you do. They understand and they put in the same amount of time commitment as you. They just have that same kind of passion to serve.
My overall experience has been nothing but positive. I love everybody that I've met on the district board, even though we didn't meet in person yet due to COVID. I met them all through Zoom, and they're all wonderful people. The exec board this year was one of the best exec boards ever because they got so much work done.
The leadership skills and how you grow into yourself through this position, I've definitely gained a lot of speaking skills, leadership skills, communication skills through this position that I never knew was possible. It's like unlocking, you're playing a game and you're unlocking different things about yourself and finding things out about yourself. I don't know if that's a weird way to put it, but that's how I think of it. It's you're unlocking, Key Club does, you unlock new doors to new opportunities. And I have definitely grown into myself, become a better leader through this position.
I've grown as a person because I was surrounded by people that had similar passions as me. Everybody on the district board has a passion for volunteering, which I love. I love volunteering so much. And so being around those people gives you positive energy and inspires you to do more, which is something that I was lacking definitely last year.
I'm gonna be honest, it really did get difficult to balance school and extracurriculars and sports.
In this position, you are very accountable for everything you do. You have to send a lot of things out on time, or else there will be some consequences, which shouldn't be a problem at all because they have very reasonable due dates.
A huge low is inactive clubs or not getting a response as soon as you anticipated. huge thing with LTG is you really have to be patient. You have to realize that other people have lives too, and sometimes Key Club doesn't revolve around their life, or they show their Key Club passion in a different way than yours.
Personally, throughout this position, I've accomplished a lot. When I came into this position, I didn't realize how important it was to have this. You learn so much more about Key Club on such a higher level, and this is really important so you can deepen your understanding of Key Club and how it started.
Division council meetings are really interesting and fun because it's just nice to see different Key Clubs interacting with each other. And it's kind of just a reminder that your Key Club is not the only Key Club in the world. You don't have to just be isolated all the time. You can interact with other people and exchange different ideas and really just grow based off of one another's input. And so that's kind of fun thing to lead.
I think that it has improved my communication skills and how persistent I am. Because usually if I ask a question, I'll just be like, okay, I'm not gonna ask again because I don't want to be annoying. But this has shown me that sometimes you need to be annoying because communication is important and you need some of the information.
Figuring out what you want to do out of high school is a very, very, very tricky thing. But because of this position, I now know where I want to continue my life in, and that would be somewhere with service. And so I'm very, very grateful and couldn't thank Key Club enough for helping me find what I'm passionate about.
I'm gonna finish this up with how this impacted me. This position really impacted me of how when it comes to socializing and getting to know people, and it also it greatly increased my leadership skills. When I first started this term, I did not have a lot of leadership skills. I was kind of struggling on my position at first, but then I realized that as soon as I got used to it, my leadership skills got better. So
I've also met so many Kiwanis that have helped me with my Lieutenant Governor project, and they give you such great advice too, because they've all have went through being in Key Club, or just being a Kiwanis. They have helped me so much, and my advisors, like, I'm so grateful for all of them.
Because this is going to be so much fun, and you're going to go on such a ride, and it's going to be one of the best years of your life, I promise that. I assume if you're watching this, you're thinking about running for a Lieutenant Governor position, and I'm excited for you. Because this is going to be so much fun, and you're going to go on such a ride, and it's going to be one of the best years of your life, I promise that.
But overall, my LTG experience has been amazing. I love being an LTG.
Remember, if you want to be an LTG, it's a great opportunity.
I just want to say that if you are planning on running for an LTG position, definitely do it.
So if you're looking forward to becoming LTG, definitely become an LTG.
Like I said, I recommend running for this position to anybody. It is seriously one of the funnest things.
I'm so glad that I ran for it last year, and I really hope that a lot of you guys have an interest and apply to be an LTG this year.
So I hope you guys seriously take the time to consider thinking about running for an executive board position or becoming an LTG.
I highly recommend being an LTG. It's such a great thing, and I'm so glad I decided to do it. And it's just such a great experience, and I would never regret doing this, and I encourage anyone to try it if they will.
I really hope you consider becoming an LTG because you will not regret it, I promise.
I hope to see many of you run for Lieutenant Governor because it is a great opportunity.
Becoming LTG is honestly an honor, and it's a memory that you will never forget.